B.I.G. Sean Don. You already know I'm at SCSU, man, Southern Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Love to the motive.
B.I.G.
That's that Detroit player, B.I.G. Sean Don, man, Big Sean. You already know, man, I'm at SCSU, man. This is Do You Radio, alright? Oh, God.
What's up, everybody? Southern Connecticut. It's Jon Moreno, baby.
It's Vania, VP Boss Lady.
It's LeBron, Jersey Boy 12.
And the man right next to us needs no introduction. Big Sean, appreciate you coming through.
What's up, man?
It's a good look. Thank you.
Man, I was having fun. I was having a ball up in here.
Dope show.
Yeah, it was really great. How did it feel being on Southern's campus? Like, being at a college campus? Like, how was that?
It was crazy. You know, it was a surprise because when we pulled up, it wasn't nothing going on at the stage. We were like, oh, man, and we think this might be whack. And then we got on stage, and it was super turned up. It was like, in 5 minutes, the whole place got packed. You know what I'm saying? It was fun times, man.
Southern's definitely known for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretty girls up in there, a lot of true players. You know, I'm a true player myself, so it was tight. You know, I feel like I was in my natural habitat. You know what I'm saying?
You know, one thing I gotta ask too is Connecticut can kind of get swept under the rug between like New York and Boston. There's two big cities between us. But you've been here before. You've been here a couple times.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta ask, you know, how's the vibe every time you come here? Like, what is it about Connecticut that makes you keep coming back?
I think Connecticut always show love. Every show we have here been banging. You know, whether it's at venues or, you know, whether we do the radio shows here, we do everything here. You know what I'm saying? I think we damn near performed at every college in Connecticut, possibly. What you think? Probably everyone that's like
That matters.
That matters. You know? So including after the one today. So it's just like I always got love for Connecticut, the East Coast in general. You know, the songs like Burn and all them songs, man. It's like, you know, all that don't like stuff. So I'm excited, you know, and even as we gearing up to release this new album, it's tight to just still be doing shows and still be, you know, knowing that people love them songs, because we're about to put out a whole plethora of new music, you know what I'm saying? So it's tight. I feel real excited about it.
And the fact that you're so excited about your music, I know when, you know, you were in high school, you're a great student, and you have, you know, a full scholarship to college, but you made the decision to go with your career. How did you know that was the right decision?
I don't know, it was a new thing for me. It was like testing, you know, when you just gotta like follow your instincts. It was an experiment more so. It was like I didn't know if it was the right thing. I just felt like it was. And it showed me, you know, it made me believe a lot in myself. It made me, you know, as much as I value education, I think it's important. I feel like, but for what I wanted to do, it was just no school for rap. You know what I'm saying? There was no there's no degree that could help me with that. That's what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to look back wishing that I should have took the opportunity and didn't, you know, or like should have gave it a little bit more when I'm 50 years old with the fact, you know, and that happens to a lot of people. So I just did what I did, and it showed me that, you know, your heart never lied. You know, it's like cliche or whatever you want to say as that sound. It's like real shit, like your instincts. You know, you always gotta trust them, man. So it was cool. You know, like you said, I graduated high school with a pretty good GPA. Just out of respect of my family. You know, they worked really hard for me. They gave me a car when I was 16. They ain't have a lot of money. So when they put that extra effort into it, I was like, I'm gonna put extra effort into this education thing just for them.
You ended up right at the end of the day.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, man. So thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, man. So yesterday you posted something interesting on Instagram that I gotta ask about. Coming from Detroit, obviously, a big head honcho in hip hop is, you know, looking back at his end. It's you coming up right now, but what can you tell us about that experience? I mean, Hall of Fame is coming right around the corner, so obviously those questions are gonna come up in terms of is it for M's album, is it for Sean's album? What can you just tell us about that experience?
Man, no comment.
No comment?
No comment.
Yeah. But it was an experience for sure, man. It was tight. Y'all will see sooner or later.
Nah, Anna's real secretive with his stuff, so it's all for a purpose. So
I mean, we know like great things are definitely coming with you. And like, well, a couple of years ago, you had your album. Now you have your second one, and you said on the stage, "We're going to be in for a surprise."
Yeah,
Can you give us a little insight?
Well, you know, besides just the super good production, we took a lot more time on that. But I really took my time getting it how I wanted. You know, I put that Detroit mixtape out, and it was really received really well. People liked it, and I think it surprised a lot of people. Showed them, you know, that it was showing them another element that my album didn't show. You know, and I feel like one of the faults about my album is I didn't know exactly what I was doing all the way. I didn't have a clear understanding of who I was as an artist all the way. You know what I'm saying? Going into like when I was working on Cruel Summer, working on Detroit, that's when I really found like, yeah, this is how I want to rap. The type of stuff I wanted to make, and the type of stuff I saved a lot of like knowledge from my album. I saved a lot of like points I wanted to make. A lot of things that I feel like will distinguish me and set me apart, you know, from my album. Because I'm a real spiritual dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's nothing preachy or nothing like that. But, you know, I just believe in like good karma, feeling good, treating people right, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that on the album, but of course it's still like the bangers on there. It's still like fresh raps. It's still like party songs, but it's a lot of like songs that you're gonna live to, that you're gonna, you know, when I was listening to College Dropout and I like heard that song Last Call, which was like the last song on there from Kanye, it was like, I wanted to make songs that gave me that feeling, you know what I'm saying? That feeling of like, damn, this is some real, made me gonna want to stay up at 4:30 in the morning and keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, I wanted to give something that was gonna inspire people, especially where I'm from. They need inspiration more than anything. Yeah.
So I guess while we're on the topic of making music, can you just kind of guide us how it is to be in a studio session with Big Sean? Like the writing process, do you listen to the beat, vibe out? Like,
yeah, I just listen to the beat, vibe out. Sometimes I had a concept and sit with my producer, Key Wayne, or No ID, or whoever the producer may be, if it's DJ Mano or the interns or whoever. We just sit, vibe out, and you know, I don't really write raps on paper or nothing. I just kind of do it in my head. And I learned that from like Common and Ye, and, you know, Jay-Z, a lot of people. But Ye was the one who really embedded that in me, who really taught me, like, you know, because it was weird, and that's when my flow started getting more unique, when I started not writing it down, because it was like the inspiration I would get when you try and translate it on paper. Sometimes it's a little too formatted, at least for me, as opposed to like just being straight, like, you know, some other stuff, you know.
So what about the process of your fashion line? Because being at Southern, you see a lot of people with different types of style. Look at him, he did his own jeans.
Yeah,
So what about the process of you designing your clothing?
Or a goal, yeah, we taking it like step by step. You know, I wanted to make sure something that was really good. My homie DJ Mo Beats had a Oregon sweater on today. You know what I'm saying? There you go over there. Yeah, he's, you know what I'm saying? It's super fresh. All the clothes are super fresh, man. We were really focused on more so it was coming out in the fall. And that's gonna be probably the big like reveal that people are really gonna see. And it's cool, man. It's just something that I was making my clothes for every performance I was doing, all the shows. And I was like, man, I'm tired of making all these damn clothes, not having enough like good clothes to buy. So when I kept making my clothes, people was like, yo, you know, you might as well just make it and offer it to other people. So that's what we did.
1 minute.
Mm-hmm. You got something coming. We got something coming sooner or later. But you can wear some of the boys stuff too, you know. I like that. I be liking that on girls. Only pretty girls though.
Oh, this is a boy shirt, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I can change the topic on that. But, you know, something I've seen in checking out your music and watching your interviews, you seem to be just one of those real dudes that people could just connect to no matter who you are. I guess the big question I want to ask is, how do you keep yourself grounded and how do you keep yourself coming off as that humble guy?
Man, that's something that somebody asked me the other day, like 2 days ago too. And for me, it's not about being humble or nothing. It's not like I try and be humble, try and act a certain way. It's just who I am, and I guess that's just how my grandma raised me. You know what I'm saying? My mom, how my family was. I was always taught you could lose what you got twice as fast as you got it. You don't ever want to burn no bridges unnecessarily, you know. Stand for what you believe in, but, you know, I believe in karma, so I believe in being good and good will come to you. You know, I believe in, like, the law of attraction. I believe that, you know, there's an action for every reaction, and, a reaction for every action, and vice versa. So it's just like, that just is what it is, man. You know, be cool. Don't, like, why would you go through life being a big head?